So I'll preface this video. You know, when you watch this, it's not a how-to video. If you get some tips from what I've done, or, you know, I've kind of showed you the ball joint press and stuff as it goes on, just, you know, take it for what it is. It's kind of a day in our life around here, or several days, pieces of days. I put it together in over a few days, and you know, enjoy it or don't or whatever, but I appreciate you tuning in this far. It's kind of a long video, one of the longers. I've been trying to keep it 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll get off here because it's only going to make it longer. Thanks for watching. So I got this van out here, and I bought it at an auction. One thing, I went to change the tire on it, and got this thing extremely cheap, so I mean, not real worried about it. I knew there was going to be issues, but what I want to show you guys is I bought it at an auction, and this is the tie rod end right here. This is supposed to fit in there nice and tight. So this was serviceable. It has a grease zert missing, so it's just probably been getting dust and dirt and stuff kicked up into where the grease was supposed to go. You're never going to get a front end aligned or anything properly with that going like that. You might take it to a shop and they should tell you that it needs replaced, but I mean, maybe they just align it and send you on. These fit in there so tight that they can hardly, you know, it's hard to push around by hand when they're good. So anyway, I'm going to, for right now, I'm just going to mark that where that sleeve should have went up on there. I'm going to mark it on the new one, screw it in that far, bolt it back up. Now that I got the tire up, I've seen the ball joints on each side also need replacing, so I'm going to do that. But I'm going to go ahead and get this put back together, see what else I see. When I take the ball joints apart, it's going to be, you know, I'll look over the brakes and all that kind of stuff. I got this van, and then I got a box style van, and my plan is to sell one of them. At this point, my plan is to sell either of them. It doesn't matter. I'll drive one. I want something that I can take all my stuff up to Canton, bring it all back, not have to unload it all in the house, you know. If my mom wants to go sell some stuff, go set up somewhere, she can just hop in it and go, you know, and she'll have everything there. So it doesn't matter whether this one or the other one, but I'm going to get them right before I sell them. You know, I don't want to sell anybody anything and then have the front end come apart. You know, things happen. Maybe you miss something or whatever, but if I can see it, it's going to be good. I'm sure not going to go down the road in it like this with Logan in there and whatever. So anyway, maybe I'll put a little more on about it. So a day or two ago, I was doing the outer tie rods on this, and because I seen they'd come loose, and in doing that, when I took the wheel off, I noticed this. So that's all upper and lower ball joints. It's not even a wheel bearing. That's the upper and lower, got that much slop in it. So today I'm going to go through that. So the other day I took the when I replaced the outer tie rod, I didn't tighten it up real good because I knew this was going to go on again. So I got it right out, took the brake assembly off. Some guys on the videos I watched said to take this off. Some said that you can do it fine with it on. I'm going to attempt to do it with it on just because, you know, they're pretty tight, and I'll probably look and see what it looks like in there, but I don't want to take it loose and get everything messy. It was an 1 1/8" nut on that big ball joint, and so I got a pickle fork here. I haven't even hit it yet to see what's going to happen. So if you see this, it either works or something goes severely wrong. Anyway, here we go. All right, that was pretty simple actually. Thought it was going to be a lot tougher. So now I'll take that assembly off. I think the hard part will be getting the ball joints out of there. So I have this rigged up here. Put this block under so that maybe it doesn't spin so much. Let's see how far this little cordless impact gets us. there's the top one. That's simple enough. So now I'm going to go look for the proper parts to get this bottom one out. I don't know if this one's not quite big enough, but there's one more in there, and it's bigger. So I'll get it. Maybe a little bit bigger piece to go on the bottom. It's got a snap ring on there too. I better get off. And so anyway, that's what I'll do. This kind of seems like it's all going way too simple at this point. So I'm going to spray a little WD-40 on this one. I don't know if that'll help or not, but just in case. All right, let's see if this will get it going. Better get ready in there. Okay, so this is my first time using this, and here's part of the deal. I was trying to go about it wrong. You know, there's always two ways, more than one way to skin a cat, and so let's see what happens right here. By going about it this way. I did get YouTube certified before I did this. You know, I watched a YouTube video on it, and the other guy put his clamp in kind of the way I was going about it, but he maybe had a different brand one or something. So let's see how this goes. Alright, we have stopped on the, there's no motion, so I'm going to tap the end of this. See if that gets in there. Definitely getting movement. So there we go, that one's out. Actually a bit more painless than I thought it was all going to be. It's definitely cool. So I have the other parts, other ball joints are on the UPS truck, should be here about any time. I'm going to shut the video off, clean this up a little bit, and I tell you what, first of all, I got some parts out there, but I'm going to take this and just show you, because this kit seemed to work all right. It's an Astro 7897 ball joint press kit, and I got it on Amazon. So come with a big clamp and all that stuff. Some of that stuff I've got out there. Anyway, so now I'm going to have me a cold glass iced tea while I'm waiting, and hopefully the UPS guy gets here pretty soon. I don't want to take the other side apart till he gets here. So the ball joint showed up. What was supposed to be a set of uppers and lowers become one lower is all that is in there. I'm hoping, because I got it from Amazon, that maybe the others are going to come on UPS, but I don't know. So I'll probably be making a call. But we're going to install this bottom one. I'm going to run up to the O'Reilly's here in a minute if I need to, because I have other stuff coming also. And I'm just going to put this on here right now, maybe pull it up a little closer. So if at that point the Amazon delivery isn't here, I'm going to I'll run up to O'Reilly, grab one. Just happen to notice I probably ought to take that off, take that rubber off of there so that it doesn't get cut up. So my thought was to just get it started by hand, a little bit straight, and see how that does us. Turn it around this way. I'm just going to keep on tapping it. Because I believe it's going. Keep tapping. Thinking we're about there, finally. Socket's not really turning anymore even after I hit it. Looks like we got plenty of room to put our snap ring on. We're going to call that a success. So we kind of walked around here. I don't know what that looks like on the video because we got pretty close there. I hear the bus coming up behind. Logan's home. Okay, so the snap ring got in there nice. And I'm going to have Logan wait for the UPS, and I'm going to go get another upper ball joint right now. So I got the other ball joint from O'Reilly. And let's see if I can't get this deal in here one way or another. Hopefully this top one goes in better than the bottom one did. And it'll just all go back together. Everybody be happy, including me. Should probably put this in a vise. I don't really have one, so I have one, but it's not mounted down, so it's not really going to do me that much good. Make sure everything's centered up. Hopefully it goes in better than the top one. Make sure we're headed the right direction. So okay, I'm not sure that's the way the book would say to do it, but that's the way we did it. Let me go get some glasses, make sure that thing's seated down good. Not hard to tell because it's right under a little lip. I think I'm going to squeeze on it just a hair more. Running out of juice on the impact, but it's not loosening up after I hit it anymore, so we're going to call that mounted. And I'm going to turn this ball joint so it's easier to get a keyway in. Or a cotter pin, not a keyway. A piece of rubber on there. There's our bolt. I'm going to get a little jack. Got this little bottle jack here. Sure it's ready to come up. All right, so that's in. We got a caster camber adjuster here. Knock it back down into place. I had marked it where it was, although I figure it's pretty, I have a feeling that it's not even close on alignment anyway, but that's the way, I'm going to put it back where it was. It's the way I did the tie rods. And so I'll do this the same way. Feel free to come to. So apparently the way these Fords work, this bottom one holds it up in there, and then we just clamp this top one from where the and then it can be adjusted for caster and camber. Put a cotter pin in there. Now this upper come with a bolt. May have to go back and watch the video to find out what I did with it. There it is. If it's the right one. Looks like it might be. Collar is threaded. It looks like it's in us with a lock nut anyway, which is fine. Oh no, that's not going to work. We have to put the factory one back in. Bottomed our threads out. Yeah, I tried to use a good part. New one's got a little more shoulder on it. I seen that, but thought maybe it'd work since they sent it. Must be for some other application that the same ball joint works for. That clamped down good. We'll stick our tie rod back up in here. We're going to screw that deal down a little tighter since Trying to get the cotter key all lined up here. So, still got to do ball joints on the other side, and it's just an old van, but the $400 wheels and tires I got off Craigslist, the tires were almost brand new all the way around. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but since we just done the one side, that tire stands nice and straight, and this one is all still leaned out. So it really did correct it quite a bit, and so there it is. Kind of looks a little better with those wheels on it, even though I didn't pick them for that, but they were just cheap. Anyway, catch you later.